Let's do it.
Hello there, this is Benjamin Clementine and listen to iloveradio.com.
Hey, what's up, Toronto? My name's Bosco and you're listening to iLive Radio.
This is Dwight Drummond from CBC News Toronto and you're listening to iLive Radio.
Hey, what's going down, man? It's your boy Trix, a.k.a. the Human Jump Off, man. You locked into iLive Radio. They changed the way I listen to radio, man.
Well, y'all listen to iLock Radio. My name is Steve Boyd, the Parliament Funkadelic, and we want to thank iLock Radio for keeping the funk alive all over the world, worldwide.
Hello and welcome to the promo for Always Digging. My name is Jeff Skull, aka DJ Scully Funk. Every Sunday afternoon, my partner Gary, aka DJ Gaza Taylor, and I choose a theme and play our favorite songs that fit that theme. Tune in right here every Sunday from noon to 2 on iLive Radio.
Every Friday, take a trip around the world with music from around the globe. Colors of Rhythm with your host DJ Ron John. Fridays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on iLive Radio, iliveradio.com.
Hey, what's up? This is your girl Gwendolyn Collins, a.k.a. The Storyteller, and guess what? I am working on my third solo project, Storytelling Side 3, Hello Again. It would be so cool if you would partner with me in what will probably be the most personal and deepest story I've ever told through my music. Please check out my crowdfunding campaign by going to Indiegogo.com. That's INDIEGOGO.com. And just search for me, Gwendolyn Collins. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Mwah.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
Hello there, this is Benjamin Clementine and listen to iloveradio.com.
Hey, what's up, Toronto? My name's Bosco and you're listening to iLive Radio.
This is Dwight Drummond from CBC News Toronto and you're listening to iLive Radio.
Hey, what's going down, man? It's your boy Trix, a.k.a. the Human Jump Off, man. You locked into iLive Radio. They changed the way I listen to radio, man.
Well, y'all listen to iLock Radio. My name is Steve Boyd, the Parliament Funkadelic, and we want to thank iLock Radio for keeping the funk alive all over the world, worldwide.
Hello and welcome to the promo for Always Digging. My name is Jeff Skull, aka DJ Scully Funk. Every Sunday afternoon, my partner Gary, aka DJ Gaza Taylor, and I choose a theme and play our favorite songs that fit that theme. Tune in right here every Sunday from noon to 2 on iLive Radio.
Every Friday, take a trip around the world with music from around the globe. Colors of Rhythm with your host DJ Ron John. Fridays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on iLive Radio, iliveradio.com.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
Girl, I'm just your friend. I bet you can't recall my name.
plus innocent. Mrs. Dominican, the kind of pretty chick that ice like still a with 5'5", brown eyes, smile like J-Lo. Left 5, right 5, tight like waistcoat. Hello, pretty mama. Clock you from the side of my eye. You feel me hurting cause you run in my mind. Look, a lot of guys must be dropping you lines. So, straight to the point, not you be wasting your time. Big I love you, here's my number, baby, give me a call. Now the others, I'm a brother, going steady for sure.
Live from Toronto, broadcasting to the world.
Tell them get the bottles poppin' when they play my song, hey!
It's the Lady Pista Show. That's Saturday vibe with international DJ and producer, Lady Pista.
Sight up in the club, in the rocking, in the
It's the Lady Pista Show, and you are tuned into your girl Lady Pista. Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. We do a live 2-hour streaming talk show from the South Asian culture. So I bring you the best of the best internationally from London, from Toronto. We got Malaysia. We got Singapore. We got everything in store for you right now. We have a special guest in the house today. And we're gonna get to her in a bit. She's a very special person. We're gonna get to her in a bit. But we also have our top 7 at 7 coming off at the second half of the show, where I bring you the best of the talent, and also a mixed show to get you ready for your Saturday night. Whether you're at home or you're ready to get to that place where you're just like, you're clubbing, you're at home, and you're just like vibing out. We're gonna get you ready for that Saturday night because it's all about the good vibes, good energy, good music. Lady Pista is gonna be on the 1s and 2s, so let's get right into it. If you guys are on Instagram, we're gonna be streaming live, but if you're not, iliveradio.com, and we can get you there.
The preceding program may contain language not suitable for young audiences. If you are offended by the opinions expressed, please change the dial.
Yo, what's up? Baby, let's go!
Unfiltered with Lady Pista.
Yes. If you guys listen to that drop, it's all about the unfilteredness right now. Lady Pista Show right now. If you are tuned in right now, we have a special guest in the house. And you know what? This guest, we go way back. When I say way back, it's to the point where I probably didn't even know this person before I was born. She is an amazing individual. She is a personal trainer. She also does a bunch of things on the side. She's an extraordinaire. She is plant-based, going on to veganism. I don't even know if I'm saying that right because this is all new to me. And this show, basically, we talk about perspectives and influencing your mind. And anything that you gain out of it, you gain through our special guests on the show, through their experiences, through what they've gone through. And I really wanted to provide a platform for our audience that they can actually listen to life experiences of a person and, enlighten themselves through that. So, long behold, the one and only Miru. Here is Miru, my sister, my personal trainer. Almost going to be a personal trainer because I can't get in the gym for God knows how long now. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Hello, everyone. How are you?
And you know, like, this is so weird because I'm just gonna like nip it from the butt from the beginning because I'm like, I don't want you on this show because we sound alike. We sound alike. But they're not gonna know who's me and who's you.
Yeah, we're like, will people really know? If I say something, if you say something, you should say something right now and just check. Do you know who this is?
Well, then we have to.
It's
be
Lady
on live.
Pista. Does it sound like you?
You know what? Let's go on live right now. So basically, Miru, you know, she's had an incredible journey. Tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us about just starting off with your journey to who you are right now.
Okay, so my journey. God, I don't even know where do I start?
Journey is a long thing.
Yeah, like it's such a loaded question, but okay, first of all, I guess I can talk about my journey into health and wellness. How
So
that
let's start with how you started into health and wellness. So
Yeah,
you're really into health and wellness, eating right, maintaining body, mind, and spirit.
And people,
energy.
It takes time. It's not something that happens like you wake up one day and you're like, I'm unhappy with my life, so boom. No, I really do believe in moderation, and you got to do things that are sustainable for your life. So, I mean, I think I've always battled with weight. You know this as kids, right? So, my sister was extremely skinny, and then
which is me,
and I wasn't even chubby, but I think just because standing next to you made me feel like, oh my God, why am I, why do I, so that's where it all started. It always starts
did you
as
think
kids.
it started with like body image issues?
100%. Yeah, 100%. And I don't know, I can't pinpoint the exact time or place when someone said something to me, but I didn't, as kids, you don't really see any difference between you and somebody else. From color to weight to anything, you don't notice differences. It's all taught to you. People teach you these things as you grow up. So I didn't know anything until maybe at one point somebody must have said something to me, and that's when it hit me. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'm a little bit bigger. Maybe, all of that started happening. So the journey of it all started because I loved food. I loved food. So when I was a kid, me and my sister talk about this all the time. So when I was a kid, I literally were two thoughts I had. One, what am I going to watch on TV? And two, what am I going to eat? Those were the two things that I would think about. That
was in my mind because I was thinking about philosophy and I was thinking about
I'm like, you too deep, girl. Stop. No. I just want to keep myself happy with the foods that I eat. I started from a very young age, right? So anyways, and then you grow up and then you just start going through life. And I think for me, it was always an uphill battle. It was up and down with weight. And then one day I was coming out of a relationship that didn't really work out too well in each one of our favors. And I had gone through, I ended up gaining a lot of weight, and I just was very unhappy with myself. And I think that's the point where the journey started. But I do want to say it wasn't a healthy journey. At the beginning, it was just about wanting to lose weight and wanting to be skinny. So I didn't really look at food. I just had that one goal, and I was like, how am I going to get there? So I would do everything in that power, whether it meant not eating properly or just running on the treadmill, whatever it was. That's what I did. And then I got there and I lost all this weight and I was skinny. Do you remember that time? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I looked like you.
Yeah. So I have a question. So when you lose all of that weight, do you become a different person?
No.
Or you have to adjust to that person that you are because or does your outer appearance reflect your inner?
So when you do it an unhealthy way, you're still the same person inside.
Because you have all the same thoughts.
You have the same thoughts. You have the same...
So do you have like fat girl goggles on?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, okay. At that point, because it was an unhealthy transition.
Yeah.
So when you're doing it, and this is with anything in life, right? Yeah. You got to start internally and then go externally. But a lot of people think it's the other way around because it is easier the other way around. Maybe also faster, but it is definitely not sustainable. So once that happened, once I went through kind of the yo-yoing of that, I found something that worked for me, and that was weight training, like strength training. I loved it.
What did you like about it?
Well, there was a huge stigma, especially in our culture, right? So like mom and dad would be like, oh,
so people that don't know, like, what is the culture and like...
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, we're Sri Lankan. So the Sri Lankan culture, or I should even say South Asians, you don't really lift, like women don't lift weights because the thinking behind that is then you're going to look like a man. I don't even think that's just South Asian based. I actually think that's a lot of it is worldwide, but it's probably enhanced a little bit more because they think you're going to look like a man. So then I've heard my parents tell me, are you bodybuilding? Are you bodybuilding today? And I'm like, this is not bodybuilding. And that used to be a huge trigger for me because they didn't understand and I didn't take the time to educate them on it. So now, definitely, obviously, they're a lot more understanding. But I just fell in love with it because I think that's what allowed me to change my mindset. And that's what more than my body changing, it was my mindset changed a lot. And obviously there were life experiences along the way as well, but.
So this is a really good point because I think when you work out, are you, and chemically your brain releases serotonin, which makes you, it's a happy
drug. Yeah.
Yeah. So your brain basically makes drugs already. And when you are working out, especially lifting or running or whatever it is, internally that does something to you. Speak a little bit about that.
I mean, you're already, so your body's releasing those chemicals, but internally you're in the moment, you're focused, you're present, you're there. And for me, it was how I dealt with life. So I think people we all have coping mechanisms in life, right? So I think there's the healthy ways to do it, and then I think there's the unhealthy ways to do it. You choose. So if you choose this way, you'll have certain types of outcome. If you choose the other way, you'll have other types of outcomes. And you have to choose which works for you. And I think we all know, obviously, we all strive to go towards the healthy route. It's not always easy. It is something that's practiced. So it's habits. And this is another thing. It's you got to really not care about how you're feeling every day. Because you're never going to feel motivated. Like, I don't ever feel motivated, especially in the winter.
So
You know this because we talk about this, right? We talk about the fact that motivation really is just crap.
Bullshit,
It's bullshit. It's people throw it around like it's, you need to hear it. But you need to look past the emotions of
So this is a good point because it's like, okay, so I'm getting ready and I don't want to go to the gym. It's minus 15 degrees outside. We live in Canada. And snow outside, and I just don't want to go. What is your thought process? What do you tell yourself in your mind to get your ass to the gym? Because I think a lot of people struggle with, I'm not going to do this right now. Like, what do you say to yourself?
I literally don't think.
What do you mean you don't think?
I don't think. No, I don't think about. I just, for me, it's like, how do you feel? I go back to how do you feel when you feel like this? And how do you feel when you work out? So this feeling is going to last me the whole day if I listen to it.
So
this feeling, I'm going to feel the whole day if I don't work out or whatever your thing is, right?
So you think of it, so you don't even think. So you go, okay, I need to go to the gym. I'm not going to think, let me just get moving.
Yeah, and I think of the after effect. If I think of anything, I think of how would I feel after. And that always beats how I'm feeling right now.
That's a really good way to think about it. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, really? No, because you just get stuck on it.
Because I don't work out. I'm blessed.
She is blessed.
Just a lean body. You. And I'm athletic though, but I've just always been very lean, I guess, right? So my thought process is, I just don't want to go work out. That literally, that's the process.
Yeah, that is mine. That is mine too, though. But
yeah.
I think this goes to every emotion that we feel, especially when it's a not so good one. What happens when you feed into it? What usually happens when you feed into a negative emotion?
More negativity, and I get the whole day is ruined.
Yeah, 100%. So just don't let yourself get entangled in that emotion. Just know there's something that you feel for the moment, and you'll get over it.
So how do you deal with if you are? So you said that when you go and work out at the gym, you're basically your inner out matches your outer now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people that lose weight in an unhealthy way, what do you want to say towards that, and how can we change the perspective? Because I know people want instant results. We're living in an instant world, right? Where things are just happening. All of us have ADD. I do truly believe this. Yeah. And, we want things to happen so fast. And I know in the beginning of your journey, you wanted to just be skinny because you just wanted to be accepted. As in society, as in just.
And the culture. I think in the culture.
The culture focuses a lot on it. And like a lot of body image issues is because of like what we're told what beautiful looks like. And I don't think beauty is determined by your body weight. I think it's determined by your personality, how you speak to people, how kind you are. So how do you match your inner, and also to touch base on unhealthy ways of doing things, like how do you shift your mindset that instant results don't give you long-term results?
I think it's a process. Like if I had to think of any one thing that I did that helped me, I would just be consistent. So I think consistency is such a huge thing that people don't really, because I used to be that person that would go to the gym and you know this, I'd go like for the summer months, and in the wintertime I'm like, I'm not going. And I would be in a rut the whole entire winter. And I actually asked myself, so obviously I see all these quotes on Instagram, but I actually asked myself, so what will happen if I actually stop doing this? If I actually just continue to keep going? It became a lifestyle. So you can't be doing the same thing and expecting different results. You have to change it up, and you have to be willing to push through that resistance and just to keep going. Like for me, I had to do all other things as well. Like meditation has helped me a lot. It has helped me slow down a lot. I'm definitely not consistent with it, but I try to. There was a point in my life where I did meditate a lot, and I felt like during that time, it shifted a lot of my perspective, especially on body image. So there's other moving parts to it. It's not just, it's just not one. Like when people say mind, body, soul, it does sound very cliche, but it is all interconnected.
It's being in alignment.
It's being in alignment, and that's the word. That's the word for 2019 for me, alignment. Like it's.
How do you know when you're off of? So what do you think alignment is, and how do you know when you're off of alignment?
Oh my God, alignment is when just shit flows. Like everything flows in your life.
And you're not trying.
You're not trying. You're not forcing. Things are coming to you. You're attracting great things. It's just happening, and you're just flowing. You're not resisting. You're not complaining. You're just, the same shit happens every day, but your outlook on life is so different because you're just flowing with it. It's almost this state of euphoria. Like you just keep going. Nothing bothers you, and everything is just coming at you. Like good things are coming at you. And then when I'm out of alignment, it's obviously the complete opposite. Everything bothers me. I'm complaining about everything. I just don't want to do shit. I'm, just unhappy. So I mean,
there's dips too, and like I think what's important is that everything is not gonna be like a plateau of happy thoughts. Even if you get your mind right, I think we go through dips, but those dips bring you on a level where you have more awareness, and you get to a place where you can basically do anything that you want to do. Like there's like a dip, and then there's like an extreme high.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think that extreme high is where personal growth comes from.
Yeah. You have to be aware of though. Yeah. Like you can't get so stuck in some of your.
So people that want to get more into